Welcome back, babes. Today I am doing a daytime spring glam look with a twist. I am not using a single product that is over $10. So every single product that I used to create this look today is under $10. So I really wanted to show that you can create beautiful makeup looks and still have them be very, very affordable. That is what we're doing today. If you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. As I mentioned in the intro, all the products that I use today are going to be under $10. Nothing is gonna have more than a $10 price tag. That is the maximum. All right, first up, I am starting with the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer. I find that if you have really oily skin, you could actually skip moisturizer and use primer instead. But if you have dry skin, you definitely wanna do both. On my lips, I'm using one of my favorites. I love this stuff. This is from Burt's Bees. It is their squeezable lip balm. This stuff makes your lips feel so amazing and has a little bit of sheen to it, which is really nice. It's super conditioning. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Total Cover Foundation. I really like how full coverage this foundation is. I never used to be a big fan of full coverage foundation, but I feel like they've come such a long way that nowadays you can get like really full coverage foundation, but it still looks really natural and it doesn't like look heavy and cakey on your skin. I remember back in the day, like full coverage was just so heavy, but now the formulas are just so much better. Just like makeup in general has come such a long way. When I used to work full-time as a makeup artist, I would never have any drugstore products in my kit. Like it just wasn't a thing. But now I feel like drugstore products are just as good as high-end. Especially things like foundation and like skin products, concealers. I would never use drugstore ever. But now I love the drugstore products just as much as the high-end products. Look how pretty this is. I love it. The coverage on this is so pretty. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer. And I find this concealer to be a little bit more on the sheer side, so I actually love to kind of pile this on and get it really nice and thick. And it's super creamy, so it's like really easy to blend out. I'm gonna take that and use it to highlight as well, just in all the areas. This is like highlight number one. I feel like we're probably gonna do 3 different levels of highlighting, but I like highlighting with my concealer and then going in with a cream and then with a powder. You definitely don't have to do all that, but it just gives the skin a really beautiful effect. And like once you get used to doing highlighting, it just becomes a part of your makeup and it's really quick to do. So one of my favorite things to do is to take that same concealer but in a darker shade and use that as my contour color. So this is still the Brightening Creamy Concealer from Maybelline, but now this is in the color 60 Deep, which is perfect for contouring. And I want the skin to be super bronzy as I'm doing this, and I'm also just creating shape to my face, creating shadows with this color. You could contour your nose as well if you want. So the skin is contoured and bronzy, and now I want to go in with a cream highlighter to give a little bit of glow to the skin. And the one that I'm using is the NYX Away We Glow liquid highlighter, which I'm pretty sure I've used in my last 3 videos because I love this highlighter so much. It looks so pretty on the skin, and it's just like the perfect color for a cream highlighter, especially for daytime. Look how pretty that is, guys. It's just so natural looking. And the applicator is really easy to use. You could just put it on with the applicator straight on and blend it out, or you can use a sponge, or you can use your finger. But it's very liquidy. It's not super thick, so it makes it really easy to blend out. So we have the glow in all the right places, and then I'm going to apply powder just in the areas that I want. Not everywhere, because you don't need powder everywhere. And I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Pressed Powder. Just where I need it. mattify my forehead, on the side of my cheeks, and underneath my eyes. We're not gonna go over that glow, so we're just gonna leave that. And then it's time to bronze, and I'm using my current favorite. This also, I think I've used it in my last 3 videos. It's the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer, their waterproof bronzing powder. I still have not figured out how this is waterproof. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm so curious. I'm just gonna use this to totally bronze up my skin. I love how this bronzer is not super pigmented, so you can like kind of go in and apply it all over and you don't have to worry about it looking crazy, which has definitely happened to me before with bronzer. Another highlighter that I really love right now is this one from NYX. Their illuminating powders. All of these duochromatic powders are so pretty. I like using them as blushes and as highlighters. This one is the color Snow Rose. And just to give my skin a little bit of sheen over that cream we applied. Time for brows, and I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. So I really like how this has the spoolie on one end. The color that I'm using is soft brown. I find in all of the Maybelline brow products, that's the color I usually end up using, soft brown. This is why I love this brow pencil so much. It is the perfect color. Like, it literally looks like I have nothing in my brows because the color is so natural. I find that's one of the hardest things sometimes, is finding the right brow pencil that's the right color, but this one for me is the perfect match. So for the eyes, this was probably the hardest part, finding something under $10. To be honest, it was not very easy because I had like a specific look in mind. So, but I did find products that were under $10, so it fits in with this video. And these eyeshadow palettes from L'Oreal are great because they're all around that $8.99 mark, and they come in so many different colors, so you really do have a lot of options to play with. But before I get into the eyes, I want to announce the winner of my giveaway from my last video. If you guys saw my Shea Mitchell Glow video, at the end of the video I announced that I'm going to be giving away products to one lucky winner so you can recreate this look yourself at home. So I'm giving away a lot of the products that I actually used in the video, like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and the Neutrogena Blush, and then a lot of similar products so you can create the exact same look. This is an idea that I absolutely love, and I'm going to be doing this in a lot of my videos from now on. So make sure you subscribe, because that's all you have to do to enter so you can win next time. The winner for the last giveaway is... Congratulations. Thank you to everyone that entered. Don't worry guys, there's going to be a lot more of these giveaways, so make sure you subscribed. Let's get back into the eyes. The eyeshadow palettes that I decided to use, which were under the $10 budget, which is perfect, are these ones from L'Oreal. They come in so many different shades and the textures are beautiful, and I thought they were perfect for today. And the first one I'm using is number 104, and I'm using this medium brown color. I love how pigmented these eyeshadows are, but they still blend really well. Then I'm taking the pink light tone from the palette, patting that onto my lid. And I'm just going back with that first color we used in the crease, adding a little bit more just to deepen it a little bit, especially in the crease. Just blending that all out. So the other palette that I'm using is number 106. It has very similar tones, and I love all these shimmery shadows, so I'm just gonna kind of take a mix of all of them. And what I like to do is I'm using the Wet n Wild setting spray. If you actually spray your brush a little bit, you're gonna get a lot more kind of pigment and metallic vibe when you use the shimmer shadows. So kind of coat your brush. I'm going in with that pinky shade first. And then spraying my brush. Again, you really want your brush to be super kind of wet when you're doing this. And then going back with all of these like really light, shimmery, bronzy colors, the lighter ones, right in the center of my lid. I'm taking the two darkest colors from the 106 palette. Of course, I'm gonna list all the products for you guys in the description box. Don't worry, they will all be there. And I'm taking this color just a little bit in the outer corner, not too much because I'm not really trying to darken this look. Now we're gonna go for the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take the exact same colors that I used in the crease to start off and just smoke out the lower lash line. Then taking those two dark colors again from the palette just at the base of my lashes. And then the last step for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna spray my brush one more time, and then I'm gonna take all of those really pretty shimmery colors, the shimmery pink and the shimmery bronze. I'm gonna use that just in the center of my lower lash line to just add a bit of sparkle. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. You guys know I love these lashes and they're perfect because they are under $10. So just letting those dry, then adding a touch of mascara for my lower lash line. For blush, I'm using another one of the duochromatic illuminating powders from NYX. This one is in the color Synthetica, which is a beautiful peachy tone. Lastly, for the lips, I'm using the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Dusk to Dawn. These are definitely some of my favorite liquid lipsticks out there. I like these more than like the super expensive high-end ones, to be honest. They just work, the colors are great, the texture is nice. And then over that, I'm using the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the color Apple Dumpling. And I've been loving a little bit of gloss on the lips, so I'm using the Shine Shot top coat that I used in my last video, my Shay Mitchell video, but for that one I used it on the lids. Today I'm gonna actually use it on the lips. Be sure to subscribe for a lot more giveaways. I hope this look shows you guys that you can create beautiful makeup and it still be super affordable. If you're in the LA area, put it down in your calendars, guys. I am doing a meetup in Los Angeles on Saturday, April 8th. I'm super excited to meet some of you guys in person. So stay tuned to all my socials for more details to come. Thank you for watching. Add me on Instagram at Eman, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.